click by Gaio. Kurt gets it back and stuffs it home. He's down by Gandalf, wins it back. Wagster with a shot. Reimer with a clutch save.
Rock, paper, scissors,
Kurt taking another shot past Halo on the top side.
They're calling you Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. Cook my science, bitch!
Stealth, Kenny, fish into Cubs. The one-timer, he scores! Oh no, Gandalf with an own goal!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, over the last 15 episodes of Rhyme Time, we've had legends of the game like Bruce come on, some of the most talented players like Water and Gur come on. We've had some polarizing personalities like Provi come on. But what do all these guys have in common? They're all from North America. So without any time to waste, because the hype train just keeps rolling, I'd like to welcome our European friend and brother, Rig. I don't know. I've never actually said your name.
Hello, Rhyme Time.
Hey Rig, so how do you pronounce Regensis?
No, it's Rigensis.
Rigensis, yes,
Yes.
that was my first guess.
Don't worry. Other people have struggled with my name, Nick.
Yeah, so it's a good thing you're the caster then. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. So yeah, the chat is super happy to have you. Look at all these Craigasms coming down.
A lot of Craigasms. Good old Zots, man, you know. Zots is a great guy.
Zots, big
Hello,
fan.
Twitch chat. Alright.
Oh, what a stud. You're getting so much love. This hasn't happened in a long time.
Aww, Big is sexy. Thank you, Sushoka.
Stroke that beard for us. I wish I still had mine. I really regret shaving.
Do you regret it? Did your girlfriend make you shave it?
It was for
Or
Movember.
for the costume? Oh, for the costume.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get ready, that's right.
Yeah, so I shaved.
Yeah, that's
and
right. I can't shave. Okay.
So it sucks. I miss my beard a lot. Rig especially has a sick beard going on, so good for you,
Very
man.
sick.
Yeah, very sick. So why don't we start off with just learning more about you, Rig, because I'm sure EU knows, but I don't know much about you, and I'd like to, because you're a nice guy. So what's your background in EU?
Yeah. Oh well. First thing, EU doesn't know anything about me. I'm very mysterious guy. So this Rhyme Time is very exclusive interview, one-time thing. Yeah.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Yeah. Ooh.
I
So tell us everything we need to know about you. What's your Tinder profile like?
So the thing is, I joined Zealot hockey like a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like looking for a hobby, not hobby, but a thing to pass my time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then I went into it. So.
Not bad, not bad. Totally what I asked too. It's great. When you cast, do you always cast in English, or do you cast in other languages too to appeal to your diverse crowd of languages? Because sometimes we have to cast in Spanish for Rush.
No, we have done German cast.
Yeah.
We have done a bit Latvian cast and a bit Spanish casting done by Chunky, very passionate guy, very, the Spanish energy, fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that junky Spanish cast was pretty legendary, man. That was great. Although, Rig, your Latvian one was pretty special too, man. You should bring it out again for
I don't know, buddy. Latvians are not very passionate guys. We are like, when we cast, we try to analyze game. We try to, we don't have like that. Like, we don't have that fire going on.
It's okay. You're making us feel hot, so that's good. Things are heating up especially with American girls, do they think you have a sexy accent when you come and invade and you're like, "Hey, ladies, you can call me Rig."
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge,
No.
nudge.
Nudge, nudge. Unfortunately, I can't, have a chance to speak with any USA girl.
Oh,
But I will find out. In future, I will. That will be my goal in life, to find out, is my accent sexy for American girls or not.
Hey, there's some good-looking Canadians, though. I know Reim wants to hide them all, but there's some good-looking Canadian girls too, so I'm sure they'd enjoy the Latvian
yeah.
accent.
Okay. This is all.
Well, we can ask Reimer's girlfriend. Is my accent sexy?
Oh my. Okay, it was a great interview, guys. Shout outs for everybody. See ya. Let's go. Or maybe if she's watching now, I can find out for you, Kappa. Okay. Kappa. What's the origin of the European scene? I know Wildfire said a lot about how he would go on and make the chat group, and that kind of tried to start it. But how did your European scene come together, like your community?
Well, first thing, big thanks to Wildfire. He was the first guy who organized an event, and that event, made the most famous clan in Europe, the White Knights of Hockey, which is now renamed to the White Kings of Hockey.
Ooh.
So, and that, because they won a lot of things, a lot of tournaments. So they decided that it's time to change the name to Kings, and that led to the birth of the Black Knight. So basically, and then there was a time where community grew within the group, which was created by Wildfire again. Big shout outs to that guy. Please give him passwords.
This guy jumping in some bombs. That's good. No, that the chat group definitely stirred things up for you guys. And you were talking about the White Knights becoming the White Kings and the Black Knights. Why are clans so big in Europe compared to in North America? Besides fruits, we don't have anything like that. There's no real rivalries. There used to be. Good
old Phil.
Yeah, good old Phil. We had maybe 2 or 3. I think we had 2 or 3 clan tournaments, but they never really gained much traction. So, what is it about Europe that makes people so into clans?
Well, that is quite simpler. We have so many countries in Europe,
right?
And we have different, mentalities, cultures, and like that. And when you go into the community, there is people you enjoy being with, and there is people who you don't understand them because they have different mentality, different background, different everything, right? And so
like communists.
Yeah, communists. And then you just you gain friends who you really like, and then you just want to play with them more and more and more, and so you create a clan. Yeah.
Right. And that's why it works out, because I guess there's the language barrier more there too.
Also, yes, also, but there has been some clans who has be together only because language, like Bauscham, or also Bauscham had their different community and they came into Zealot hockey, so they were friends before, so they wanted to play together. So yeah, but language is also a factor there.
Yeah, definitely. That's something to consider too. I mean, a lot of
I have another Latvian in Zealot hockey community, and I really want him to be on my team, not on my team I'm on. Yeah, but that would be really fun. I think he's a great guy, and I think he's Peregrinus.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. From what I remember playing against him, he's good.
But let's talk about the more important thing here. Are you an ass or titties kind of guy? So just so we know, because I'm trying to get some Canadian girls to get on stream right now. So I just want to know who I should be contacting.
Well, first, I'm very happy that you didn't ask me about porno star. Yeah, that is.
Of course, we'll never do that to you.
Yeah, but if I were in court, I would say that I'm, I won't lie. I will say that I'm titties guy. So yeah, big fun.
Big fan of titties. Okay, big titties.
Big American titties, you know.
Well, it's more titties.
Oh my god, that's great. What an answer. What an answer too. Way to add that next level. That's good. Oh man, I don't know how officially even bother continuing. I think that was great. Okay. So then, if we know why the clan system doesn't work, because people want to play with people that they're friends with or people that they can communicate with, what makes it? Is that why the draft league doesn't work? Because you don't choose who you play with, so most of the fun in EU is choosing your teammates.
I wouldn't say the draft league doesn't work. I mean, it works.
Right.
But the thing is, okay, I will talk about clan system now. And compared to draft league now.
Right.
In draft league, you have 2 good players, and then you have middle level players, and then you have friends from pub.
Yeah.
But in the clans, you have 2, 3, 4 clans with top of players, and if those 2 clans, best clans, are fighting each other, you get the highest level game. The passing is on. And goals, goals is amazing. The double one timers, the spins in front of the net, and the things you would not normally see in the draft matches. So that is one thing. Also, in the draft league, the thing I don't like about draft league is that you get together and then you, after the season, split up.
Right.
And you don't have that legacy of team, that growth that
Clans
you don't.
do.
Yeah, that clans do. So that is also another plus for clans. So and minus for draft league. But draft league, on the other hand, has more players can join the event because everyone who registers is drafted. The side note on that is not everyone who joins can play or wants to play in the end. In the Europe we had like 50% players didn't play who were drafted. I'm not sure how that the things works out in NA, but I'm sure that there is also forever on bench players.
Yeah. Some players just can't seem to get that spot they want, and then it's a vicious cycle, because then they don't want to play anymore after if they just keep getting benched,
or they just don't show up. That's always a big problem too.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people season 1 because there was no Pro League, so people would just leave if they weren't getting played because there's no point. A big part of the game is being able to play it. So let's talk about the EU and NA stuff going on. So there's going to be that big EU clan tournament. I don't know too many details about it because I was kind of just TK asking me if I wanted to play, and I was like, sure. So so if you could have a threesome with anyone from the King Me clan, who would it be? And has it already happened?
Oh boy.
I need your fail fishes.
There is no titties. No titties.
No titties, just a bunch of asses. So.
Yeah. So no, I'm out.
You're out? Okay. That's oh.
Sorry.
Damn it. I was really hoping you would put me up there. That sucks. Okay, so no threesomes, that's fine. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Okay. So how about EU? I was able to play in that show match that you streamed not too long ago, and before that I played maybe 2 or 3 games on EU, and it feels like you're like in this alternate dimension of Zealot hockey, because NA players, people try to follow like the lead of players like Proster or Watermelon when they're like trying to be offensive, or they're gonna be people like Kurt who are more supportive or defensive in mind, so they're gonna try to be
MVP.
Yeah, MVP Kurt. over there.
Yeah, right.
But on EU, there's a lot of cycling the puck in meta one-timers that aren't really that popular in high-level NA play because metas aren't really used too much. So,
Yeah.
so do you guys does Europe ever actually watch like the NAZHL to kind of see but then they kind of have their own style of gameplay. So how did that happen where they developed their own strategies completely different?
Yeah, good question. The thing is, it's always been like that. If we compare the like NHL and European hockey, it always has been that. Like Russians in the Soviet times was very working on the passing and that thing, and you know, somehow every country in Europe has adopted that passing because maybe they needed to have the same strategy to beat Soviet in the so Soviet was a big except USA won, you know, but Soviets in
one time.
Yeah, but it was your students, so it was big.
That's true. Yeah, no.
It was big. It was like extension to Cold War.
Essentially.
Victory. But yeah, I mean that is maybe, you know, if people watch the game on the TV, maybe they see, you know, that's how you play hockey, and NA players look at the TV and you play like that, so they try to simulate the thing on the Zealot hockey. But also maybe there is going on something in mentality. I don't know. You know, USA. I don't know. I haven't talked with any girl. USA girl, but I feel that in America people want to be individual, like they want to be the heroes, they want to go and do the thing. In Europe we have like we need to work like a team, like a team, because we have so many cultures and we can't, you know, our country is the best and your country sucks, so all countries need to work as one. So EU tries to work as team. So maybe that's also translates into Zealot hockey. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot more cycling, and I found that watching your cast afterwards, that EU players definitely they cycle the puck more. Like they'll just keep passing it around until. I remember, I think it was like maybe the second game or so in the show match, but like they were cycling the puck, like the three skaters, back and forth trying to find a hole, and they couldn't find it, so they're like, fuck it, and they pass it back to the goalie, and then they just restart. It was really silly. But
yeah, that is when NA players plays on private or in houses, as you say. There is a difference that Vapor has 2-3 passes per game, you know, but they say that's because he's going on offense all the time. So maybe that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was interesting to see that the whole change. Anyways, let's talk about talent on EU. What do you guys think about Slide and Junkie in their big win in Probe League? That was really exciting for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, now when we go into game, we can see the trophies and we can read Junkie and Slide. Thank you for trophies. I don't know how it works. 2 trophies on NA and 2 on EU. So is there duplicate? You know,
are the European ones like the European trophies? I've told the Music and Leroy to get the European trophies in, but we'll see if he gets around to it.
No, it's definitely exciting that EU players are going and play on NA. Although, you know, maybe now with better servers, they might, you know, team owners might ask them to start in the game, maybe soon.
Yeah, that would be cool, especially with ping and stuff. Changing. That's going to be interesting to see.
I heard that you guys have some problems with the new servers.
Kurt, do you want to talk about the servers? Since I don't play as much as you do.
I don't play a whole lot either.
Okay.
I mean, when I tested my own ping during the playoffs for EUDL, I was at about 200 millisecond delay on average.
Yeah.
Now when I'm over there, it's like a 130 that I'm pulling in. So it's like 70 millisecond delay difference. That is significant.
Yeah.
So no, it's the chop is steadied up for me over there. But I mean, it's still a 130 millisecond delay. It's pretty significant, but I mean, it's playable. I mean, it was playable for me before, and I mean, occasionally I would lose and get in games where I'd start losing frames, but typically I'm just really delayed.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, very hyped. I remember asking about an international league, so there's like no more. That way you'd have European skaters starting with NA. Yeah, that'd be really cool to see.
That also would work help with the organization stuff, because now we have two groups of people working on two leagues. But you know, if we all come together and make a better team, like do more. Although I must say that the NA ZHL is pretty highest standard. Good job.
Thanks.
Big fun.
We have a big team. We have a big team, dude. Trust me. This is not this is not easy to get everything done that we do.
It definitely would be cool to combine resources and efforts, all the man hours and power. That would be really cool to see.
I made them logos, there's
I
just
saw
chipping
your
in what I
logos.
can.
Your little shield thing.
I really like them. I mean, I actually like the Probe League one more, because that one was one that I actually like customized and did. The other one's just a straight up KHL rip off with different colors. But nobody notices that.
You stud, you Kurt. Yeah, my girlfriend is watching, and she says, "Damn, that voice though, what a stud." So good for you, guy. Good for you. But she has sisters. You're good. Anyways, so Kurt got MVP in the European League. How did you feel about NAZHL players coming into the sort of invading the league? Like Vapor, I think, played too. What are your thoughts on like those kind of odd 1, 2, 3 players coming into EU? Is it exciting, or do you have like, fuck these guys, go play in your own league?
Well, first thing, Fudge, Storm King, fudge you very hard. Come on, you smurfed. Come on, don't be a dick. So, but otherwise, NA players. The first draft league we did, I was, we voted and we decided not to ask them to join in the first league, because the first league was like a test one, and we wanted to make sure everything works. And there was a fear that NA people would swarm us, and with the BM and all the good stuff. But I must say that the NA people has really added some special moments, special feeling about the draft league on Europe, and I'm really thankful everyone who has played and who will play in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, speaking from my experience being on the team, I had obviously the most NA players on my team. Yeah. And I was a prober throughout the whole season. It's just really different. The whole team setup, you're talking about that culture thing, and it really is very culturally different. So it's something that as a player being in that environment, you can't really expect them to adapt to you. You just have to adapt to them. And that's essentially what I did. Was I just tried to fit in with Anakin, Snake, and Distant, and them, the best I could.
Ted Bundy.
And Ted Bundy, dude. Ted is just Ted's a character. All right, you
truly.
He really is. But it's just all about adapting to them, because you can't really expect them to adapt to you, because me coming in as a Texan, you know, I'm not gonna. Although there were occasionally times where I could tell that my North American culture was pouring out, and that like they're like, "Whoa, BM friend," because like one time in Probe, it was the general game. I remember that one because we were down, and you know, we were losing it, and we had never lost a Probe game when I was playing at that point yet. And Distin and them were just like, okay, guys, we got this, you know, just nice chat. I'm like spamming in all chat. I'm like, guys, we got this. These kids fucking suck. And let's go out there and kick their ass. Total Snakes rule. And they're like, whoa.
Yeah, you did a lot out chat Tunnel Snakes rule. Yep, you did.
No, you gotta just feel it, man. You just gotta breathe that confidence. I was just trying to stoke the fire a little bit.
And you know, making franchise noticeable.
Yeah, we can you know, sell some T-shirts, some Tunnel Snake T-shirts and everything. You know,
jacket, leather jackets.
Leather jacket.
Gotta get the greaser look going. Oh man, I'd buy one. I don't even know what we're talking about. That sounds really cool. Okay, time for a BM question. I want you to answer this like you're in court. We're gonna swear you in, so you have to tell the truth or whatever, or like the octopus monster's gonna get you. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so which server has the better players, EU or NA? And you can't.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't. What?
You can't tell a lie. You gotta be upfront right now.
Yeah, I have a you know, very political correct answer. You know, we can't say which server is better because we don't have metrics. We can't just go and on the field find out it because the ping, the lags, delay. So if we had metrics like how many mercy rules per percentage in the league, you know, otherwise it's pointless unless we get a global server where we all can play without with same delay and same ping. Otherwise, sorry friend, I don't know. I really don't know. Of course, EU is better, Kappa.
The correct answer is that Europeans are better players. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, someone wrote us, I think, what does that say in chat? Can you just read that out for me? On Skype, what does that say? What does that say?
So, Tyler's saying, EU is so much better, and I can suck my balls.
Oh my god, Rig, you can't say that on stream! Oh wow, Rig, saying that NA sucks. Unbelievable. Rig,
Bring the hate. Bring the hate.
Bring the hate.
Oh my god, I fucking love you. That's great. Okay. I'm gonna ask you later more about the EU players, but in the meantime, I remember there being a thread on the forum, sort of about the devs, and saying stuff like, how come the devs aren't updating the European game as fast as they're updating the NA server one?
Yeah.
Do you feel there's any sort of resentment towards the development team with EU players being like, wow, why are we stuck in place?
Okay, two things. Definitely. Second
Fuck
thing,
you, Crush.
Second thing, I have big respect for those guys. They have put some insane time into making this game better and creating this game, and keep doing that. Probably because Blizzard showed interest in it, but definitely no, they have done a great job with the game. The communication with EU, not so good. We need some kind of committee with talking with devs. You know, I have talked with the music about my proposal to have, you know, some what is the name? Awards for the league winners, like standardized for both servers, and in that amount that devs won't, you know, be crushed by the amount of job, because earlier there was, you know, the thing that there was so many promised things that they wanted to give, and they just didn't have time, and that's why, you know, I can understand humanly that you don't get paid for this, and you and you have other plans in your life than just, you know, do stuff for some weird kids on the arcade. So who likes you know, some beautiful game, but yeah, there needs to be. I mean, I have talked with Reputed and the music. Maybe I have talked with Crash. I don't remember, but everything what I said was like, okay, yeah, we will find out, we will deal with it, yeah, but nothing has been done. So definitely there is some, I don't know, the one thing, well, my idea of is that we just don't, well, EU people just don't go to NA so much and don't, you know, catch those developers. As Shushuke's Goldhorn says, you must catch them all. Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is the communication is, you know, appalling. But otherwise, you know, we get updates. The last one issue was that we had 1 week delay between getting update. We had that snail hockey.
Yeah, snail hockey.
And funny
turn-based
thing,
Zealot hockey.
Yeah, turn-based. Funny thing, one guy in that period wrote a review in the section.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gave 3 stars. So
3 stars for turn-based Zealot hockey.
I have so much time to think about my moves. Oh my god, that's silly. Yeah. Your first mistake was talking to Reputed though. Kid has too much money for his own good.
I mean, yeah.
No, well, I talked with music also.
Yeah, music's good though.
I don't know, buddy. I mean, there is still an issue like in ZHL, NA ZHL. You guys had like goal horns for team, like when like those things run, ultra lists running around the field, like.
Oh my god.
The Korhal Warpix.
The vortex.
Vortex. Yeah, I mean, well, where is you free stuff? Come on, buddies. We want free stuff too.
Yeah, we.
And also there is some players who openly has said that they got it for free. I don't know. I think that I need to go bowling with Crush. Then I will get free stuff.
Go bowling with Crush. Yeah, I mean, anytime we try to get them to do anything, it's never. We can't ever find them. I mean, I've literally tried to talk to the music, Leroy, Reputed, and Crush on multiple different occasions, and it's impossible. Like, ever trying to get them. Rep's the most reliable to at least get in contact with, but like. Anything you say to him will just go right out the other ear. Leroy, there's at least like a week waiting period with Leroy. Music, whenever he's on, he's talkative, but like he just goes for periods where you just cannot find him. I don't know. They're very reclusive.
And funny thing, Crash is streaming the Rocket. What it's called?
Rocket League.
Rocket League, yeah. And well, firstly, no one.
He has a stream.
Yeah, nobody is watching him except me.
Give me your free shit, guy!
Yeah, but he is not in the Twitch chat for some reason, you know. Oh. But he is really amazing with the aerial shots. I mean, that guy, dude. Oh boy.
I need a new person to play Rocket League with. If I'd known that he plays Rocket League, man.
You need to link us so we can just spam and swarm the chat. Oh my god, send him his dick pics. It's been great.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know. Goes feeds me some things. Okay. So, what about changes to the game? Is there anything that EU players feel like needs to be changed for the game that they want the devs to do? Like, would you like any patches done?
Yeah, the first thing which is definitely needed in the game is that the thing you want.
Goalie buff.
Goalie buff? Oh my god.
Yeah.
say it.
Brought another goalie onto the show, Rig.
Oh my god.
Bigger force field. Yeah.
Yeah,
to cover everything. No, the thing when you boost, it should boost to the position where cursor is.
Yep. Yeah.
Not like you need to click that.
Yeah,
but
it's stupid that you have to click. Tanks did a whole post on the forum saying that it should just go to where the cursor is. Oh, so much. So it makes no sense that it's not. Because why you have a second to click and press C?
Exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna dash the wrong way or not dash.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
I usually bet at that. I somehow click too fast. I try to press exactly that time when it's turned, but I don't like waiting till that fat ass turns around. But yeah, well, other things would like currently Zealot hockey is like one dimensional. You get the puck, you go forward, other team gets puck and you go attacking or defense.
Right.
There needs to be added some mechanics like, I don't know, not penalties, but it's
fighting.
You want to see fighting?
I want to see fighting.
Yeah, some rulings when a player gets sent to sin bin. Yeah, not 2 minutes, like
the
20
penalty box.
Penalty box, yes. I mean, there is. Well, of course, we need free stuff for you. That needs to be added.
Yeah, your free stuff.
Yeah. Like in the league, in the ZHL, you have the hometown
logo. The logo at center ice.
In the center. But it would be fun to put them also on the small face-off areas, like small. Like in the
like the corner, right?
Yeah, like on the side where is the, I don't know, Korhal Warpix, there is 2 Korhal Warpix logos in the face of those, those 2 small circles.
Like the face-off circles on their side? Okay, yeah. So more stuff on the ice.
And on the other side, the team who is visiting them. In those circles again. Yeah. That is, well, what else? I don't know. Referee, maybe. On
Referee?
The
ice. Yeah. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I really like the caster's desk. I love that.
Yeah.
Except pink color. Come on. No.
You don't like pink?
No, I want to gold. Yes.
Oh, gold.
Gold. Okay, gold, Mr. $1 million here.
Leroy, music, if you're watching this, make sure that Rig's name is gold at all times. No matter what team he's on, whether he's playing, whether he's casting, it's always gold.
Yeah, gold standard. Gold standard.
The gold standard.
Okay, let's talk about casting. You mentioned earlier how you have... I know your casting style. It's very relaxed, very informative. You make a lot of conclusions, but it's also... I know EU as a whole... It's much more chill from what I've heard about it. I don't know if you watch a lot of if you watch competitive SC2, but there's Take TV in Germany, I think. Yeah. And it kind of reminds me of that style of casting where you're all on a couch, the casting couch, and you're just drinking some beers. You want to talk about how that sort of happened? Why do you guys take that approach? Well, I can talk about myself. I don't know go for it.
Why other is copying me. Anyway, it's my personality. I'm, laid back guy. Chilling. But also you need that energy. If you put all energy in the one game, you don't have any energy for the second one, and third one, and fourth one. So. But I think that, for example, Distan is really emotional, very, wow, ew, and beautiful casting. And the Shushuke is also has his special casting when he's making noises that wow, ooh, yeah, yeah. No, and then probably it's also the language barrier. I'm not really good at English, but
no, you are good.
No, you're great. You've been great. Yeah.
Well, I'm great for Latvian. Thank you. Yeah, but Germans has a problem, and French people also not really, don't feel comfortable with English because English is a different language. Junkie is good with English and casting, and
No, he's got really good English. Yeah, for
and
sure.
Shushuke and Dalton also, yeah. But yeah, no, our casters vary with. I think MG Force is super relaxed and super chilled. He's like 2 words per minute. But
Nice.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, but no, I might be the most chilled guy from those who cast regularly. Yeah. I hope that we one day hear McDoodle's cast, Kappa.
McDoodle's on mic.
Yeah. Or Ted Bundy also casted. He is also very expressive guy.
Ted.
Yeah.
Ted.
I remember one time he was casting and he, casting, the game ends and then some guy, random guy, goes into his room and Ted and he is doing some, I don't know what they were doing, but there was some party and he keep streaming and I mean that was
Ted is one of the most interesting characters in the world for Zealot hockey. Like that just goes across all continents, like everything. Ted is without a doubt one of the most interesting characters I've ever met.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you listen to his his mixtapes? His hot beats.
I did.
Straight fire.
I was translating them in the Zealot hockey forums because there was some alien language going on there. Yep.
I don't know what he said for most of it because that accent's really thick, but man, that was impressive.
Well, the main message he wanted to convey is that backfish is overrated.
Overrated.
And still faded. No, but I mean, he's a passionate guy, and if he loves what he's doing, good for him. I mean, yeah, he will get that record deal, and he will make a great album in the studio, professional studio. So, good job.
Atta guy. What's your funniest casting story?
Oh boy, one time I decided I will be best caster in the world, and I did put out my heart on the casting, and I was like, yeah, ooh, and really big emotions. You would not hear in any other stream, game of stream, and turns out I'm muted.
Oh my god! Oh, brutal. That's so brutal, Kappa.
But the favorite moment of the Zealot hockey when I played was, in the clan league, in the first league. The backstory is that the Royals Templar of hockey and me was like in the bad terms. Like I did a bad call on one situation, and yeah, I wanted to win them and my team, which was the penalty box brawlers, which was McDoodle's, Lepshi's, Backfish, Cuttyfish, and Gust, I guess. And yeah, and we wanted to win them. Well, I wanted to win them. Okay, and the game goes like overtime. Yeah. Overtime, and no goals in overtime. So, but somehow I felt that it was third period, or maybe I felt that the other team will be first who shoots, but it was me in the net who needed to, but I was out-tapped to read the Twitch chat,
Oh.
Yeah, oh, okay, and the guy, Hello Sentry, I guess, was going and shooting. He wanted to shoot, but he sees that I'm AFK, and he's good guy. He was good guy at that moment, and he didn't shoot. But okay, I'll tap back, and I say, what the fudge? And so I grabbed the puck, and our Sentry was so, you know, he wanted to be a good guy, but he was so unhappy about that. Yeah.
That's why you can't have mercy in the middle of the game. You just can't have any mercy.
Yeah. No, well, but we won that game, and that was great victory. And
that's what matters. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
That's good though. That's what a story. Especially the casting muted. That's brutal.
That was brutal.
Oh my god. Okay, but you're so nice, and it's also part of because you're so laid back. Why is casting on EU, or why do you cast so BM free, Kappa?
Well,
do you think you cast BM free, or is it just like?
Actually, when I cast, I go in zone. I just you know, I look at the field and I don't really think about exactly what to say. I try to BM sometimes, but you know,
only to Modi, you know, only him.
Yeah, Modi.
Modi aim.
Yeah, but also I think that he likes it. All of it that we give to him, you know, he's yeah, but also I'm not really, you know, rude guy in the real life, so
right.
So yeah, well basically it is like I don't know how to BM, so that's it. I mean, maybe if I played more on NA, oh boy, I played 3 bubs yesterday on NA. Oh.
Yeah, I know that feel.
That made my day go ugly.
Yeah. It happens. No, when I played like a pub, I don't know. NA is so mean. I played a pub like maybe a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, and Carlito was there, and then it's like he just kept asking, so how was season 5? Where's your trophy? And I'm just like, this guy, what a hater. And
kid, you beat that kid on West. I don't like he is like the least person that could talk shit.
It's just Carlito being Carlito, and then I go on to EU for the show match, which is my second game. I actually have a video on YouTube of me playing on EU, and they're like holy shit, this kid's like, because you know how it was a barcode, like because basically I would just play on EU with Gorilla sometimes, like not just Zealot hockey, but like just matchmaking. So gotta keep those top secret strats to myself, and but like I'm playing this show match, and then we lose in shootout, and then like after the game, the first time I've ever got an apology after a game, like Valens was like, dude, I'm so sorry about that shot, and I'm like, it's okay, you won, and I was just like, I was so surprised. I thought man, that was crazy. He was so nice. Yeah. Man, I wish NA was not so mean. Kappa.
If they need to listen to Kurt's saying BM less.
Yeah.
So, no. Yeah. You need to. It's not. You want to win BM in the one day. You need to have a program. You know.
A program, like an AA program for BM.
Yeah. You need to. You know. Well, but you are doing good saying that you don't, leave BM in one go, just a little bit less.
A little bit less, just a tiny bit.
Moderation. Okay, now let's look at the TK's list again. I actually apologize on the forum.
See you, kid. Your message just got deleted.
See
ya, kid. Hey,
I got banned from my own stream show. See ya.
Gotcha.
So I linked it to you in the Skype, and Kurt did it on the thing. Now I believe that TK, these aren't necessarily signups, but they're people his top 80 list, and there's quite a few EU people on here. Junkie for one instance, Slide. Funny enough, I was talking with Tom and Gur after like maybe it was last week or so, and he was like, man, I really shouldn't have picked up Sluck. I probably should have gotten Slide, and we probably would have won.
Yeah.
But the friendship. So
the friendship. That's all that matters.
Yeah. My dream is always to get Phil to win a game. So when you look at this list, we have the first EU player would be Slide at position 24. And I'm pretty sure on every other top list so far that I've seen before those finals, there wasn't really a single EU player that got top 25. Is Slide the best player on the EU server?
The thing is, before the this season, I created my version of top 10. Well, there was 15 people because I couldn't, pick only 10 top 10. But it was unrelated thing. I was trying to figure out balance of clans in Europe. But after that, I saw top 10 draft picks, draft lists for the draft from other team owners, and it was really we wouldn't agree on the same list if we even tried. So there is no clear best player in EU. I mean, Tyrion or Slide or McDoodle's Silent Art, Junkie. Who else is there? No one. Those guys can be easily 25th place easily. I mean, they are really good on EU, and I wouldn't say. I know that Shushuke wants to be known as the best EU player. He is the dunk master.
Dunk master.
Dr. Dunk.
Dr. Dunk.
Or Danish Dynamite. Yeah, he has a good mix.
Shizuke is a very, very fun guy.
Yeah. In the old days, Joker was definitely the best player because he had all this meta from NA, I think, or he had found it himself, but he was really unstoppable.
Still was. The season 2, that was intense.
Yeah. No, but he's not so OP anymore. He's on the same level as others, I think. But maybe one tiny bit Joker is still the best. But yeah, no, yeah. I don't know. But Tyrion, McDougall, Slide, if Shushuke joins. Oh, there is also Moss. Moss is one of the top 10 players who is the top 10 is 15 players, but yeah, he is also joined in the NA league. So I know I shouldn't say that because probably he wants to be picked last.
Later.
The pack draft pick to lower, so he gets in the better team kappa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like the 10th NA player picked over on Europe, and I was like, wow, does nobody really know? Like,
no, I don't know, buddy. I don't know what Snake was doing, but he, in the end, was right with his picks. And also there was also a discrepancy with Valent's picks. He had an idea. He had a good idea. Like he wanted to get a good pub players in his team and win everything. But I must say that Valent's team did pretty good, although his team didn't win many games, but it was enjoyable to watch them, and it was good effort.
That's good. That's good. I see Silent Art on the list too. He makes a lot of those YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Silly guys. Very silly guy. But it's. Oh no, go ahead. You're the guest.
No. We need to talk about Ted Bundy a little bit more. Right. Before season, I didn't put him in the top 10 because, well, as goalie, you really rely on the good defense. I mean, if you have a good team, then you will have a great saves and your life will be easy. And the McDougall's team in the first season was a good one, so that's why I thought that no way Ted Bundy is really so OP. But after second win for him, come on, I need to put him in the top 10. Also, I do it without with such a regret and with such a because he's so BM. I mean, he was eating chilies in the final. I mean, what can else he do to be top that? It was like the most unsportsmanship. Like he was standing up and going to other room to get water in the middle of finals. I would never pick him if I were team captain or something like that.
Well, Snake took a gamble on him, man. Dude, let me tell you, in that final series, I don't know if you would have seen it, but we were getting outshot like 2-1, like 3-1, like we were completely getting outshot on. And Ted was, I don't know how he does it. Like he was playing some of the best goalie I've ever seen anybody play anywhere, and his passes are awful. Like I've said this before, his passes are completely terrible, but his saves, man, I don't know how he does it, but God, he needs to keep it up because I mean, winning it back to back is no easy feat with completely different rosters. That's tough to do.
Yeah. And also Snake did a good job as team owner. Although there is some shady areas we are investigating or something. But
investigating.
Yeah.
Get Peter. Get Peter on the case. You know, he's great at private detective.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny when you talk about like top players, and then you talk about like you bring up McDoodles and names like that. Name of people that I've actually played with in pro back in season 4.
Yeah.
That's really funny because do European players kind of I know in North America, there's this stigma towards being in Pro League, like it's almost an insult to have to play in it.
Yeah.
How do the EU players feel about playing in Pro?
Actually, I can talk from my experience.
Go for it.
I was in the
Marsara Marauders or whatever.
Yeah.
Marauders.
Yeah. In the team
Hazards.
Season 3. In season 3. And the problem was that there was a big Zappos. I don't know who was it, but I think that I have my versions, but it was really not fun play for me in there. And when you do bad, you get all the BM in the world because you do bad. And well, it's my connection. Sorry, friends. I mean, after 2 games, I just said no. I will not try anymore. But nowadays, it's better connections,
right.
Maybe. Yeah. So definitely. I think that EU top players just goes to Probies on NA and smash everything, like Gusto did that beautiful game on West.
On West.
Yeah.
From the other side of the world.
And Junkie was really proud of his spin shot, and he was really pushing it to be voted as the best goal in the league or something. There was the award. Of course, there is other side of the story. One player was, complaining me that he was, BM so much that he will never go on NA anymore. And I think he never played anymore. But yeah, that when I play in the league, I just mute everyone so I can focus on the saving all the Pokemons.
That's a good idea.
That's goalie. Yeah. No. As goalie, you kind of like. I can't imagine having to play on an opposite server. I know. I remember the All-Star. I'm gonna shit on TK again because I love it.
Are you sure you don't have some resentment about the goalie award there, Reim?
No, I don't because I got fed to the wolves in the last half of that season. Like, I didn't play. That was rough. That was a rough patch for the team. I think all of us were just too drunk off winning every game for the first half. But I was gonna say that. Yeah, no, it's really shitty because playing West games is hard enough. I can't imagine having to play on a totally different region. But I remember TK was like in chat for the All-Star game. He's like, "Hey Reimer, is it okay if I play the East game and you play the West game?" And I'm like, "Classic TK, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care." And so then I end up playing the West game, and I get to play against like West Watermelon and like all these good West players, and I get shat on. And then after the game, TK is like, "You know what? You didn't do so bad." And I had like a 50% save percentage, and I'm like, "You know what, TK, go fuck yourself."
Yeah, indeed. I mean.
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
I mean, the 50-50 is bad for your overall.
Yeah, it's no good, you know. But when you're playing Watermelon, 50 ain't bad. It's coin flip.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kappa.
Coin.
But when I play pubs, I usually just mute people or I just ignore. Being goalie is one of those positions where it's super annoying for people to either say something, or if they ping. I don't know if you ever heard that before.
Oh, I had that.
Oh, pinging.
I had. Yeah. Well, in one EU DL game, there was a bench player. Oh boy, and he pinged.
Oh, God.
And I wanted to rage quit. Basically, if people ping, I rage quit. I mean.
Oh yeah, no.
That's my line.
Dude, I've been in games before as skater, and somebody pinged for my goalie, and I can't remember who it was. It really didn't matter. And I was like, dude, you ever fucking ping again, you were done. I was like, don't you ever ping ever for your goalie. Yeah. Like, I was like, no, that doesn't fly. Don't do that.
No. Good guy, Kurt.
Dude, I fucking hate that, because I hate when people do that to the goalie, because, God, they got enough, like, second-guessing, like they're already second-guessing themselves enough as is, and they see somebody else's ping, then
yeah, it's like they would
terrible.
Be better goalies. Like, you should go there, yes, you would say totally. Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, guy, pretty much. Now, last question, going back to Pro League and top European players, since we took a little bit of a jump there. Do you think Slide deserved his MVP award, or do you think Sir, who was very salty about it, deserved it?
I don't. Well, no, Slide deserved it. I mean, he was showing up for games in the night, when he should be sleeping.
Right.
So he had passion, he had dedication, he was there for the team. Even Probies, like, why would a big shot Slide, who is top 10 in EU, would go on Probies? But he did that, and I mean, no, and he did score and beautiful games. So definitely he deserved that. Easy.
Yeah, Slide definitely deserved that, especially whenever he did so well on West from a European player's perspective. I mean, like, people don't realize this, but TK won MVP Season 1 only because he stayed late for the finals. Otherwise, Maha or, like, Vapor would have won it. But the only reason why everybody voted for TK was because he stayed up late to finish off the series. So, I mean, people have won MVP for dumb reasons since the beginning of the Zealot Hockey League, so it's not that surprising to me.
Oh boy, that's not what TK told me. TK was like, "Oh, you should have seen this game I played. That's why people voted me." And I'm like, "Sure, okay." Because I remember I was gone by then. After I lost, I just dipped. So whatever. But TK, you're great. Thanks for being in the community. I love you, even though I love to make fun of you sometimes. You're great.
Oh, but his list is beautiful. I mean, even if the players, some of them hasn't joined the registration test season 6, you can just skip them, and you know it's a good talking piece, and you can compare. Good job.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah, very colorful. All right. So the EU tournament, because TK basically signed up the King Me clan, which I think I'm probably the backup to him. And there's like Gur, Maha, Eric, Fable's a sub, I think. I don't know the full lineup. I don't really know anything about it besides we have a game in like a while. Is there a clear favorite, Rig?
Actually, no, there is no clear. One big clan was kicked out. I think that was the White Kings of Hockey. Yeah. Actually, I can link the video.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Link to the game itself. I can also link to the document if I will find it very quickly. Well, okay, no, that game, the Kings versus Royals, was amazing. The best of 3 series, and it was so close. Okay, I'm posting also the link to the Zealot hockey clan ladder. Yep. Okay, so basically, there is a ladder. On every step there is a team, and we start at the bottom. And the first matches was there is 2. There is Grandmaster ladder and Master ladder. Right. So you guys are on the final step of the Master ladder. Okay. If you win, so in the Master ladder, the first game was OP Multi-Masters team number 2 versus the White Kings of hockey number 2, right. And Whites won that game. And they play next with my team, the Black Knights of hockey, and whoever wins that game plays you guys.
Okay.
And there is started a big drama. In the rules, we are supposed to play 1 game on the EU and other on the NA, and the third match, whoever has the best goal difference, choose which server plays. And this is the first, I think, time we are using cross-server play games in the competition. So that is the first, experiment. Right. And many people believe that the King Me will just slaughter us. And we are already starting on the different strategies, like pitch walking out the game on NA, just to keep the score low. Right. So we can choose the third period, third game server. Right, yeah. No, it's a good new format, which is, this is season 1, and the seedings was done by random, so there might be unbalanced game in the first season, but in the season 2 we should have, like in the Grandmaster, we should have every game being best of 3 all the games, with the shootouts in every game.
The dream shootout. It's just called Shootout League.
Shootout League.
Okay. Now you say it's randomly generated, but when I first looked at the list, I didn't know it was randomly generated or how the seeding worked, and I thought it looked like, I guess for viewership or for the whole narrative behind the tournament, that the one North American team was seeded so high to kind of have like a Rocky versus Ivan Drago, like Europe versus.
I must break you.
You would be Ivan Drago. We would be Rocky, because you basically have all-star team.
That's true. Yeah, you guys are stuck like all the best NA players on one team.
Yeah, there is also talks about the new rules in the next season that the NA team can have 2 players from round 1, round 2 of your league.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so unbalanced. I mean, if we win, I hope it will be Blacks who play against you. So if we win, you guys, it will be a great, deed. We will bring much honor to our families.
It will be definitely. I think that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the first time that I know about where like the best of Europe is playing like the very best of North America, especially with how the servers are going. It's gonna be the closest to actual results.
Well, definitely this period of time is, the ideal time for that, because we get much better pings and latency and whatnot, delay situation. But still, it's controversial, and I don't think that Valent, who was behind this league, did fully understand his rules and his the thing which will come out from that rule before when he was writing them. I mean, there will be drama. There will be drama.
It's gonna be very dramatic. It's gonna be really cool though. How do you think that King Me players are gonna fare in the tournament? They kind of got 3-0'd by, well, most of the team. I think it was just Eric, me, and Fable who were like the 3 actual people on the team. And then there was Yoda. There was
Yoda. Yeah, Yoda was
Yoda.
good.
Yeah, and Yoda, and then Kurt came too. How do you think? Like, you say you want them to play the Black Knights, but how? And also there are predictions about the NA team getting kind of just slaughtering house on their server. How do you think? How do you think that NA is going to do this tournament? The King Me clan. Give us your prediction.
They're gonna get wrecked.
This is again. I mean, it depends on the strategy now. It is really not fair game because on you will lose the game because the show match you played against random people, but there is configuration of the blacks which is really OP. I really didn't know we had such a good chemistry with some, different people. So we will try that against you if we have a chance to play against you. If it's whites, then you, the other team which can play against you. If it's whites, then probably you will get the win in 2 games. But against blacks, it's really about we win on EU, you win on NA, and then it's the goal difference. And that will, be the decider how good you guys doing. But well, will you win or lose? But definitely, if we were playing on the same server, you would win because you have all stars. Yeah.
Yeah, that was also a quick correction. Is how I phrased it. I kind of said that it was the best of EU, but I meant one of the best clans of EU.
Yeah.
But it definitely will be an interesting game to watch. Seeing how if the clan actually the King Me clan works out or not would be really cool to see. Because we're not a clan outside of EU, so it's specifically for this tournament. So the chemistry isn't there.
So I hope you guys get wrecked.
I hope you fuck yourself.
Wow, fuck yourself. Wow.
I hate super teams. I just hate super teams. They're just stupid. Why would you take the best players only just to compete?
If you have 2 super teams and they are fighting each other,
that's fine.
Yeah,
but this isn't a super team only thing. This is like a normal random tournament. And there's clans that have obviously better talent than others, but like you don't have like one team on Europe specifically designed to only have like the top 5 best players. Like,
actually, I don't. Well, first thing, we don't know which are top 5 players, so we can do. Everyone has their own version of top 10. Yeah. So the whites, the royals, the ugly bucklings, the blacks are top 4 clans in the EU. There was Mystics, but Mystics disbanded. So basically there is 4 super strong clans, but well, I believe that the superstars of NA will, if they have chemistry and if they have Yoda as defender, then they will do really good.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, Kurt doesn't like me winning things.
No, I mean I do, but I just don't. I don't like super teams. I'm sauce.
Kid, if I'm benched, which probably will happen because TK is great, then we all know it's not a real super team, right? Kappa Res Slayer, Reimer overrated Kappa. But it's definitely going to be exciting because I think a big thing, I don't know, Rig, if you think it's related to being a goalie, is that people's you kind of expect certain things out of certain players, like the type of shots they're going to take. So when you play on a different server and you don't recognize any of the names, it kind of is... No, go ahead.
Yeah, you are right. When I play on NA, there is Dust Devil. He's not best player, but when he, I mean, I think I got to his style of shooting, but and the same Eric. Oh boy, Eric is doing his magic. I'm struggling against him. But yeah, you are right. There will be some. Maybe you need to play more on EU to test, because I know that 3K teams are trying to play more on NA now. EU 3K to just get used to NA plays and try to figure out those things which might be the downfalls for them.
Yeah. Now that was a perfect segue into the 3K tourney talk, but fucking Reputed's here, so now it's your chance to chew.
Now is your chance to chew out Reputed. He's in the Twitch chat. It's your moment, Rig.
Oh boy, Reputed. Can we talk? We need to talk. We need to talk about things about free stuff and different things. Please contact me. I will try to contact you, Kappa. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, Priya, you're in the doghouse, man. Sorry to tell you like this, but that's just.
This is why the devs don't ever want to talk to us, because every time that they talk and poke their head out, this happens.
But no, really, I try to be civilized with them. I really don't, spam them with the endless spam from morning till evening. I'm really one talk, and I hope we can do our things and have our projects together. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Rick's just a loving guy, man.
Civilized junkies making lol civilized. Yeah, well, okay.
Okay, so let's go back to the 3K talk. Are you on a team? Are you on a team for the 3K tournament? Yet?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, no. So
I was in the 7th round pick. People don't believe my goaltending. Well, they should believe it. Kappa.
I believe in you, Rick. Yeah.
Thank you.
I believe in
you. Thank you.
Is a lot of EU signing up for the league or the tournament?
I know that there are 3 teams made out of super top 10 players, which is 15 players in my list. But so we are not going apparently to the clan sign up for the 3K tournament. We will mix up teams to make best combinations. So let's see how it works out. And if anyone wants me on my in your team, please contact me. I'm willing to
Yeah, I heard Phil's looking for to fill out the team. They've got Mr. Alert Eyes. They probably can have Rig now is in net. What a team! You guys will get a plushie for sure. All right, guys. I think I'm pretty much out of questions. I think we've pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about. So, Rig, is there anything I missed? And we're gonna take some chat questions too.
First thing I will want to say that I'm really hyped about that 3K tournament. Unfortunately, it's only on NA, but I think we will manage to do things. I don't know how is the situation with the talks, Kurt. How you talked about which server should be server rules?
Oh, server rules. I'm not sure if Blizzard really cares, to be honest. They seem to be treating this kind of like their ladder tournaments, where it really doesn't matter what the server is. So in terms of the actual delay, I mean, if worst thing comes to worst, then I suppose it would just be whoever's casting the game if they have casters. But from the sound of it, it doesn't even sound like they'll have like actual official casters. Seems like more they'll just have players playing in the games, casting it and streaming it from there, and maybe I guess in the finals they might do an actual big cast on it.
Okay.
I still haven't gotten as much details. He's still waiting on more details, so we got ways to go before we know everything.
Yeah, well, hype. Waiting for news.
Hype. Waiting for the news. It's gonna be really cool. I hope they don't leave it the way things is, then, because then you're gonna have a bunch of 14-year-olds arguing about who's gonna get the money and shit, like with all the prestige on the line. So.
Sots is informing us that Winter, you know, the infamous streamer, will also have a team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to crush him on a stream. Easy peasy. See ya! See ya. Hi everybody, I'm Winter here to play some games. I used to watch his stream. It was really cool. Because he does a lot of random stuff, I remember.
Wait. What was your number? Which view but you were?
What was my number?
Yeah, you were Winter view but number 1007? No, you voting.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, very old boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Rig. I hope I'd love to
Patrick,
see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now everyone's winter bots. Yeah, I remember seeing that on the Reddit. All right. Do we have any questions for our good friend Rig here, who gave us so much of his time, even though he's really famous and busy doing EU things?
I want to touch to the we have EU viewers here, so we have lots of work possibilities in EU office. So like I have a list.
Ooh, lists, baby.
So we need more helpers with stuff, putting videos on YouTube, which is Professor X on NA doing. Good job, Professor X. Hope you find good interns.
He's trying to get some interns right now to do that.
Yeah. So keeping stats always helpful. So we definitely need someone who is good with All-Star Games organization and awards stuff. We haven't done in 3 seasons we have had league. We haven't had in any of those seasons a good job with that. So Twitter, I would gladly give Twitter account to anyone who wants to be a little bird and tweet.
Little bird.
So we, as I said, we need better communication with devs to express our needs and wishes, and also for some free stuff, kappa. So if anyone wants to be a leader of the head of the communication with devs, please contact with me. So, and helpers for other very important stuff like keeping up with all the name changes. Yeah.
The name changes.
If people are changing names like crazy.
Yeah, it is annoying. It is very annoying.
It's very annoying.
Alright, we're at that point of the show now. Hope you're ready for it. Goes to questions.
Okay.
Oh god.
Goes to time. High reputed. Alright. Question for Rig. I haven't read it yet, so this is exciting. If you could bang one woman in the world, any woman, and they would turn into a 90-year-old halfway through, who would you bang? Interesting question.
Well, I would bang when I will be 19 years old. I would bang, I don't know, my wife.
Oof.
So she will be the same age as me, and she will turn basically to the same age as she was.
Oh, so okay.
That's meta.
That's...
See ya, Goza.
See ya, nerd.
Think about that one, buddy.
You didn't see it. Okay.
Stay wrecked, Goza.
Repeated, there were no good old times, you loser.
Rig with the great answer. Alright, guys, chat questions. Let's get some good ones, guys. We want to get some, really high-quality, non-Goza related questions.
Yeah.
Okay, EU people, please.
Yeah,
you guys.
This is your one only chance to ask questions to me directly, and I will be... What the hell?
That from Ted Bundy? From Ted Bundy? Question for Rig. What if I win 3 leagues in a row? Will haters suck my dick or something?
Moss is asking, what's your all-star team? Well, it's easy. It's Moss, and Rig. Easy.
It's a good team. It's a good team.
I like it.
I feel like they'd be very familiar with each other's, actions and how they flow together. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, repeated. We did have really high ELOs. Those were the days. The 2K ELO clan. That was fun. There's an amount of Kurtz with their mouths out. Nope. Let's see. Tanks asks, Rig, are you upset that I missed the EU probe offs?
Yes. Well, basically because Logix was very sad. He was really salty, and I can understand playing 3 against was not fun, but it would be great if you were there. Maybe we would go forward, and yeah.
Coming
would happen.
Coming from Zots, he wants to know, Rig, what is your favorite beer?
I don't like beer, sorry.
You don't like beer?
Whoa, that's
Next
so
question then.
Okay.
Coming from Slux, if the number 2 pencil is the most popular, then why is it still the number 2 pencil?
Come on, don't look at titles. Flow. Be free from titles. Come on.
Yeah.
If number 2 is the best, then this is best. Relax. Okay.
Rig, if you could be an NAZH player for 1 week, which player would you be? I guess it's who would you switch lives with for a week, like Freaky Friday.
Ah, well.
Professor X obviously is my answer.
No, I would. Oh, because of his girlfriend.
No, I'm not. What? Who was that? No, was that CK? No. Professor X is a total beast, and his girlfriend's a total babe too. It's great.
Anyway, I would change with the moose because of all the free booze. Easy.
Oh my god, yeah, you can drink forever before you die.
Yep, from the bottle, easy.
Easy.
Also, shout out to that guy. He did really good job with Zealot Hockey Season 5. I was able to see his work, and as team manager number 3. So yeah, no, I really learned a lot from him, and I will try to implement those things in Europe. That was top notch. He was always ready to deal with things, and except at one time when he wasn't. Yeah. So no, I'm really big fan of Moose commissioning.
He was pretty solid. Great award show guest too. Kurt, who would you be?
Who would I be?
Who would you switch bodies with for a week? Or
it has to be an NA player.
It can be anyone.
Oh, anybody.
Yeah. Well, it has to be a Zealot hockey player though.
Zealot hockey player. I want to switch lives with the great Zots. Just because I want to know. What's it like to be Zots? Zots is a great guy, and like he's like the most popular person on all of our streams. So I mean, Zots is on NA. He's on EU all the time. Like he is all over the place. So I don't know how he has that many hours in the day, but Zots is great guy.
He's watching also Avilo. When I watch Avilo, we say hi to each other. So yeah, it's probably a lot of Twitch chatting for that.
Yeah, no one
so
wants...
if you enjoy.
Zots at the Craigasms, there they are.
Everyone wants to be Zots.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could chop off your
chop off what?
Okay, Rick.
Off what?
If you could chop off your dick and each time it would grow back 0.01 more inch, how many times would you chop off your dick? You can still feel the pain of chopping it off. The dick regrows over a period of 2 days.
Well, I will reveal something personal about me, which is not usually happens. I really don't like blood and putting sharp objects in my body. So I don't even will try to figure out the answer. So sorry, no.
Well said. Well,
Rick. That's you're doing great with these Goza questions. Just gotta say.
Easy.
Yeah. Word on the street is that yada yada. Oh, it's like playing Zoom.
Looks like from Slide. Slide says, Rig, my English is better than you skate. Is that true?
Yes, definitely. I need new mouse because the current mouse is too big, so I can't click it with the right click. So no, yeah.
I guess I'll throw one in. Rig, how did you learn English, my friend?
Whoa.
How'd you learn English? Like, how did you learn it?
No, in school, and you know, the most popular the show business is the Bollywood, but after that is Hollywood. So you know, I watch a lot of TV series, movies, and so yeah, I'm really Fargo.
What's something cool you can say that you can teach us in
Latvian?
Yeah.
In Latviski? Okay.
Yeah, Latviski. I'm gonna write this down. Cherish this moment.
Obviously, we're just asking for the cuss words because you know that's the most important.
Yeah. Oh, you want a word? Okay, so it's Malka.
Malka.
It's a beach.
Beach.
Yeah.
Okay. Beach.
Okay.
You writing this down, Ron?
I got it. Malka.
And Sud.
Sud.
Yeah, Suds, exactly.
Suds. Malka Suds.
Suds is shit. So.
Bitch shit.
Yeah.
I already. Sukablit is Russian. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have so much fun later. Mulka Suds. Whoa, where was that Latvian guy?
Oh,
wow, what an asshole. Can't believe you said that.
Working for that potato of honor.
Yeah, potato honor. Okay.
Okay,
one more question?
One more question. Alright, let's look for a good one.
Why is it called a drive-through if you have to stop?
Again, you are looking at labels.
Yeah.
Goza, come on.
That wasn't Goza, that was Sluck.
Live alive.
Close enough. Yeah, don't worry about if you're a Malka or a Suds, you're still a friend. That's what matters.
So Ted says, Rig, what do you think about Nazi junkie kicking Ted Bundy from the White Knights of Hockey and recently losing in first round of tournament?
Again, that game was, that series was really close, and I don't think that they lost because they didn't have you. But I can totally understand as a team owner. I would recruit you, kick you, recruit you back, kick you again, and then it's enough. Okay, sorry, buddy. And I would give you a present, another can of chilies. Easy, we friends.
Moss wants to know, do you overrate Junkie or do you truly know how bad he is?
He's in my top 10. Yeah.
Alright, this one comes from Gorilla. Rig, you called me syrup when I played some EU in your games a while back. Why don't you call Reimer since he's also from Canada?
So what I called?
You called Gorilla syrup?
Oh, syrup.
Because he's Canadian.
Maple syrup. Yeah, syrup.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler syrup. Okay, cool.
Oh, thanks. I'm Tyler Syrup. That's my name. That's my rap name, actually. I give the girls a syrup. Yeah, that's what I do.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, what's up, Mulkas?
Wink, wink. Okay.
Wink, wink, you get it? Alright. Rig, okay. Rig, absolute pleasure. Great having you on here. We don't want to keep you up too late. We know it's got to be, like, pretty late where you are as is.
Right, midnight.
Almost, yeah, pretty much, basically that. Okay. So, I want to know if you have anyone special in your life that you want to shout out for us so we can find them on Facebook.
Okay, can I do shout-outs?
Yeah, shout-outs.
You can do that 2 hours of shout-outs now.
This will be 2 hours shout-outs. I have it all wrote down, so get ready. So, first shout-out goes to Kurt. Such a good partner on NA and great guy. Highest level caster. Ex-CEO whose legacy will live on for ages. Thank you, friend. For
thank you, Greg. That means a lot.
Yeah, it's a really good. There is good communication between me and you. So, to Reimer. We need more Reimer times. Super actual show introducing great Zealot hockey personalities. 10 out of 10. Two more shows. It will be really sad that there will new season start and we will not see any more Reimer. So, you can leave the season. Don't play. Just Reim time all the time. So, to Leroy, reputed Crush the music, all devs. I respect the time you guys put in the development of this sweet game. I believe one day we will have more productive communication. So, to the EU community, Zealot Hockey Arcade is quite addicting because it has everything what a good team game needs to have, but without community, it would be just pubs. You guys make it even a greater game. Thank you. So, to the NA community, I envy your energy. Hopefully one day we all will be able to play on one global server without lags and delay, and then we will know which server is better. Kappa?
Kappa?
Yeah, to everyone who works or has worked on events Pink Void, Wildfire, Backfish, Nex, Chunky, Lepshis, McDoodles, Valence, and all others who have contributed in a way in event organizations. Thank you for the job. To all clan captains, leaders, and draft team owners, without your dedication and passion, we wouldn't have such a diversity of events in you. You guys are true heroes of this community. Thank you. So, to all casters who have donated their magnificent voices for community's pleasure. Good job. To everyone who is going to come and do beautiful things for this community, you are the future heroes. Okay, special mention, and this is really from heart. Well, the other stuff was from heart too, but this is, from the deepest corners of my heart. Special mention to, oh no, this is not yet. So special mention to all with whom I have had the pleasure to work in a team level. The penalty box brawlers, to PJ Salt, draft team, to Axel's Puckish Lumpsuckers, Marsara Season 3 team, and now the Black Knights. Very hyped about clan ladder. Schwarz! Noir! Those were German word and French word for blacks. So, nice. And now super special mention to Swedish though, who has always been here for the community, organized with Wildfire in-house league, worked on the clan league and the first draft league, organized the King of Ice national team competition, and has been an officer for a long time. Also, thanks for boosting Latvian economy by sending 2 potatoes to me. And some sugary things packaged in colorful plastic papers. Thank you for that, I guess, too. That Swedish though always kept my morale high. Thanks. Okay, now to my family and fans.
Beautiful.
And fans. If I have any left after this FaceTime with me. Kappa. Alright, special heart to people in Twitch chat. Thank you for showing up, and I hope you enjoyed this FaceTime. Okay, to my sponsors. Coca-Cola, Pizza Lulu, because unhealthy things makes you unhealthy. Who needs health, right, Kappa?
Exactly, Kappa.
Latvian government, Blizzard, Twitch TV, and potato farmers. So, okay, now I will just spam the Twitch chat.
He has his own sponsors.
Oh my god.
So guys, follow EU Zealot Hockey on Twitch, on Twitter. Yeah. Okay. And I guess, wait, on YouTube and Twitter, and that's it from me. Thank you for having me on this show. I had huge pleasure for being here.
It was so much fun. Holy,
on,
what? Those sponsors.
The sponsors, man.
Oh my god.
Well, Reim, how you going to follow that up?
Well, I'd also like to thank our sponsors too. I'd like to thank, it's part of my fill contract. I have to abide by these. It says to have a beard. I do not, so I'm going to go like this or something, so you guys can pretend I still have my beard. I don't know. It says to wear glasses. I'm wearing sunglasses. That's okay. I have to plug our sponsors. Mountain Dew Code Red because it's better than Coca-Cola. Sorry, EU. Doritos Inferno because, you know, it's got to get that spice of life. If you're in Toronto and you're hungry, got to get those Old Spadina wieners. They're kosher, so if you're Jewish, that's great. Shout out to the one and only the Chingu, so Corey Gluck, good for you. And then play with Phil in all tournaments, not happening. And always side with Horde if you play Warcraft. Now, to my shoutouts, I want to thank Rig for coming. Rig, honestly, we wanted to have you on for such a long time. You're an awesome guy. I love what you do for EU. Just great to be able to kind of bridge that gap, learn more about you. So thanks so much for coming on. Thank you all of EU. We wanted to get our viewership a time right for this, so hopefully we were at a good time for you guys to be able to watch. Thank you so much for tuning into and supporting North America, even though, you know, we're not communist. Ha, Kappa. Moose would have loved that joke. I'm sorry. Shout out to Professor X, because we always say how sick he is and how we all want to be him, because he's the best. So shout out to Prov, you're awesome. Thanks for everything you do. Shout out to TK, because I always make fun of him, but I love him deep down. So thanks. Shout out to Corey again, because he was on the list. Shout out to Kurt, my buddy, who's on one of these sides. I always forget. Doesn't matter. For all the hard work he did. He made those really cool emotes. He had a really sick Halloween. Ask him about it. So thank you. Then thanks to my girlfriend, of course, for coming on the show to hear Rig's sexy European voice and tell me that she's leaving me for him. So have fun in Latvia. Joking, but thanks so much for being a really awesome, supportive girlfriend and always tuning in when she can. And that is pretty much it. Shout to again, one more shout out for Rick for just being such an awesome guy, awesome guest, and teaching me new words. So Malka, Suds, and Kurt, do you got anything to say?
Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Rig, of course. Thank you for coming on. But not only that, but just thank you for everything that you do for Europe, man. You do a lot of work. You're like the only caster there most of the time, and you put a lot of work. I know you're now finally branching out into other casters and streamers, which is, I'm really happy to see that you're not going to have to bear every single stream by yourself. So I'm really happy for you. Thank you for also supporting all the NA, because you're pretty much watching all of our streams too. So you're huge to the Zealot hockey community, man. I can't appreciate you enough. I want to give a shout out to my European Draft League team, as well as our Pro League team, the Tunnel Snakes. You know, great team to play for. Ted Bundy, Snake, Anakin, Distin, and all the other guys, man. It was great to play with all of them, and it was a lot of fun to play with them. So, you know, Tunnel Snakes rule. I want to give a shout out to Worst Fest. Worst Fest is it's in this town just up the road called New Braunfels, and it's a big German community, and they have like this big Oktoberfest type thing where it's like all this beer is imported. They have like all the local German families actually making food there, and so it's gonna be a fun time. So you know, shout out to Worst Fest, and I'll give my last shout out to let me see, the United Nations, because, you know, we all have to be united.
United
as nations. I don't
Fight the power.
Fight the power.
No titles though.
All right, guys, we ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, been almost 2 hours already.
I know.
Hit us with the lesbian. Oh, go for it, Rig.
Can I have my last shout out?
Yeah.
To Reimer's girlfriend for lending him for this Zealot hockey community.
Oh, shush. You dog, you. She's on her flight already. She's bringing potatoes.
Cool.
Are we ready?
We are, I think so.
Oh.